Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Bowman.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Leading off
well, Matt, the key
for
for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In now is Adam Eaton. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Scherzer's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Michael Brantley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Brantley makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard. Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a ground ball to third. throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next will be the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
The first baseman, Ryan.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting 8, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. The 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ulieski.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. High and deep to straightaway right. Eaton going back. And that one is gone.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Robles waits on it, and that ends the inning. Victor Robles digging in now as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Victor Robles.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Grounded to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 7.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
In now, Juan Soto. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count.
Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jose Altuve becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Reddick at third with 2 away. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Third baseman number 2.
Hey now.
Alex.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
1-1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Howie Kendrick as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way.
Howie Kendrick.
This is popped up. Gurriel shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Robles is going to get there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, number 44. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Grounded down the third baseline. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, Victor Robles. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Reddick. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Soto moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Astros in now for Washington. Adam Eaton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Adam Eaton.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The designated hitter.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So for the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. No balls and 1 strike. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Cabrera bobbles it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now first pitch of the at bat.
First baseman.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. There goes Brantley. He swings and misses. Throw down.
1-1.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Brantley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit to short. Kerner gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 44 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Pulled toward right center field. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman popped him up. Gurriel is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Gomes is retired, 2 down now, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
For the Astros, the shortstop.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-1 to Chirinos. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he fouls this one off. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Robinson Chirinos becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. At the plate, Victor Robles. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the Nats lineup turns over. And to the plate, Trey Turner. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder,
striding in, Adam Eaton. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer is there. And how about that? A 3-pitch. So the
leading up for the Astros, the center fielder,
Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Washington.
In there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now that designated hitter, Howie.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Greinke is the winning pitcher of record. Max Scherzer struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasquez.